from semifinal number 1. So Jeff Hubbard and Ben Player advance on to the final. Wow, that was a very interesting heat. Guillermo Tamega almost coming back in the last few minutes, but not enough. Too short, too little.
Jeff and Ben were just the wave magnets in that heat, so, you know, unfortunately.
Oh, here we go. Semifinal number 2 underway. PLC in the white jersey.
Nice. That was a nice way to start off the heat. Got a nice deep barrel.
Oh, my.
Came out with a clean Rolo. And he's not done yet. He's going to try and milk it to the inside, but I don't think there's going to be much for him.
Ah, PLC with a deep barrel, and you know what? He's happy with that. Let's take another look.
Well, here was Mike's first wave, actually. It was came in as we were trying to cut into the webcast. He got a nice little barrel. See Mike, all control on that wave. Nice little reverse. Well, he did a little carving cut back there. And then PLC followed up with this nice little barrel. Clean little extension on that roll. Here we go.
Oh, my. Look at this. Back to the live action. Deep backdoor barrel.
Dave Hubbard.
Oh, my.
And Dave Hubbard just got a really, really good wave. The judges are going to score him well for that. We'll see the recap. We'll see the replay on this one.
Look at this. David Hubbard sneaks under the lip, backdoor, finds some tube time, comes out with the spit, eyes the section. Look how much ground he covers.
Yeah.
And watch this. This is my favorite part right here. Clapping to the crowd, standing ovation. He's wanting it.
Nice
there it is.
Nice little praise claim. I like that.
Yes. Amazing. So we could see a double Hubbard final. Is it possible?
It's looking like it so far.
Oh, my.
Great way to start the heat.
Woo! Wow, so semifinal 2 off to a great start. 22 minutes remaining. Are you serious? We've only gone 3 minutes in and we've already seen 4 epic waves.
Well, you know, there's been a lot of heats that have started really, really good, and we've seen them kind of shut down for a while. So it'll be interesting to see if this heat produces any more waves.
I know, it's the sets. The sets, because of the long period, are rolling in maybe 10, 15 minutes apart, and in a 25-minute heat, you're only probably going to see 1 or 2 sets. So, Spencer, let's talk more about it in just a second. We have the winner of the last heat with Shaggy. Shaggy, where you at?
Yes, guys, I'm down here with Jeff Hubbard, an expression sessionist, a winner of the semifinals.
Yeah.
1-2, you and Ben Player again. Well done, bro.
Yeah, stoked. Me and Benny off to the finals. I can't wait. It looks like my brother's going to make it to the finals. Fingers crossed. It'd be awesome to have me and Dave and in the final with Benny and whoever else, maybe Winnie. That'd be sick. I'm so stoked. Psyching, maybe the final again. And yeah, good times, relaxing.
Yeah, it's, this will be your 4th final, right?
No. 5th.
5th. Fifth final.
Yeah, 5. Loving it.
So how do you just keep on being so fit and healthy and keep all this energy up for a whole day of exercise?
Well, the folks at Amula have been really awesome. They've got some really good. Kamal, both the skippers, got us some really good energy and stuff. So really stoked and just hey, I'm just trying to surf and I let the nutritionist take care of me.
He's flabbergasted, everybody. But well done, you're in the finals,
yeah,
and
so thanks,
we'll see you there. Good luck.
Thanks. See ya. Thanks, guys.
Back to you guys.
You know what? That explains a lot. So one of our sponsors, IMUA Ortho, IMUA Ortho.com. Go to that website and you'll see what Jeff Hubbard is at the top of his game. You know a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's a great place, great people. They'll take care of you. Any sort of aches and pains, either see Dr. Nicole Giesik or Elizabeth Ignacio. They'll basically check you out, and you know, if you just need work, they'll do work on you. If you need more, if it's more serious, get surgery. And if you want just overall health, well-being, you can go and see them. Here we go, out the back in red.
Dave Winchester. Straight off the bottom, big ARS on that section. The timing was perfect.
Nice. He's been having a stellar day. I mean, his timing has been on. That was perfectly executed wave. The judges will reward him. That was a nice ride.
Look at that out the back, Spencer. I can see it in your eyes. You want to be out there still.
I would rather be out there than in here, but you know what? This isn't a bad place to be, hanging out here with you, watching these guys surf. It looks like we got a little bit of a west set rolling in here. It looks like maybe Mike is going to be in position. Paddling for it. Nice little double up.
Look at this, Mike Stewart.
Mike Stewart, where are you at?
Oh, way behind the section.
And you saw how that wave just kind of crumbled in front of him, and that was due to that wind I was telling you about. There's that little bit of wind that can kind of just tear it apart. And here we go with Winnie's last wave.
Oh,
that was a nice
ARS right there. Perfect from Dave Winchester.
He's getting his campaign started with a nice wave.
Oh, my.
So action-packed heat so far.
Oh, my.
So as it stands, we got Dave in the lead with a 9.75, Pierre in second, a 7.58. Mike Stewart's got 2 waves, a 5.63 and a 1.95, so he's in 4th. And that last wave of Dave Winchester scored at a 6.95, so early days in this heat, as they say. Lots of time. We'll see what happens here. Looks like we got another set approaching, another little west. Looks like it's pretty west. I don't know if the guys are going to be in position for this one.
Look at this. 2012 IBA World Champion getting ready for her final here at Pipe. Isabela Sousa from Brazil.
Outside.
One of the best riders.
Dave Winchester paddling. Nice section ahead of him. A nice big looping roll.
Oh my.
Nice control on that 360 afterwards, and he finished it up with another roll. So that was another display of skilled riding by Dave Winchester.
And there's a fellow Brazilian.
Carla Costa Taylor.
Yes. Married to a big wave rider, Alistair Taylor, and she's coming up next. And the 2 Japanese, Sadio Hara and Minami Hatakayama.
Good lineup of girls here coming up. They're gonna be representing. They go big these days. The girls are really skilled, and it'll be fun to watch them. I like seeing them go. They go big at back door.
It's going to be pretty fun to watch the ladies out there, and you will not be disappointed. All of these ladies, no fear on hitting the lip here at Pipe, especially the Japanese. I mean, they came on the scene, and Aoi Koike tutoring the 2 Japanese riders that are in the final, so that they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, they're representing their country well, you know, and we saw today with Kondo today. He had a great run, you know, and I was kind of rooting for him. He had some good waves. It was cool to see him.
It was pretty cool too. Flynn Novak, the surfer who came in to commentate the expression session, even noticed that Kondo had a pretty cool support group.
Yeah, he was the man of the hour, you know.
Yeah.
He had a couple of late comebacks in a few of the heats, and he was riding really well.
Yeah, it was funny to see that Flynn knew that Kondo was doing his attacks at the very end of the heat. I'm like, whoa, are you watching?
Yeah, that's
cool.
pretty cool. So Dave got a 6 on his last wave, so he's in the lead now. Total wave score of 12.95. Dave in second still with 1 wave, 9.75. Pierre in third, 7.58. And Mike's got 2 scores. He's in 4th. So 15 minutes and 20 seconds left here. It looks like we have a wave approaching on the inside, this little west bowl. Dave again in position, another nice wave. Gets a nice little barrel, comes out.
Did a roll on the outside,
and,
on the
little
exit.
Double spinner on the exit. He's just been in position. He's feeling it, and he's in rhythm.
Well, we just got word not only
Insider
from...
here, PLC, gonna hit it. Nice.
No.
Tweaks an invert on that inside, little wedge there. Kind of got that one under the radar. And that'll definitely be a scoring wave. We'll see what the judges think. You know, it was an inside wave, but he did have a critical maneuver on it, so.
Well, we just got word. I know Steve Action Jackson has let me know. Some of you are losing the feed, and we apologize. I don't know if you got the audio too, but we do have our guys working on it ASAP. And here's a quick look at what happened with PLC. I think he, how did he pull that? I thought he went behind the wave.
That was good technique, you know. It was a really wedging wave, and you can't really extend for too long on waves like that, or else you'll just get pushed over the back. So he kind of like put it up there quick, got it tweaked, and was able to come down just before that wedge pushed him off. So it's experience right there. A lot of experience here in these heats. These guys really know how to ride waves.
Here's a look at your semifinal number 2, 13 minutes remaining. You can see what's going down. PLC only needs a second wave now. So that is what Dave Winchester has to realize, that that's going down. Steve Action Jackson, I know we are getting the live. Perfect. We got Warren, brother, Uncle Warren, making the awesome Hawaiian style hats from just a palm leaf.
Yeah, just the palm fronds. He sits down in his chair here and just kind of checks out the waves, and he puts together these gem hats that are just like woven so tightly together. They're beautiful.
So again, we apologize for the technicalities that we're having for some of you. I know Australia and Brazil, I believe, I've got a couple messages, but we are working on it 24/7 right now to make sure you guys don't miss any of the action. I would hate
Here we go.
for it not to come back, so we're working on it hard right now.
Winchester paddling, going right, PLC on the left.
Oh,
and
really?
Winnie does a nice little reverse air on the end of that.
It was really bumpy for PLC on that left, and we'll take a look at what Dave Winchester did on that one.
All right, see Dave eyeing this foamy section up. Times it nicely. Nice little reverse air, you know. Lands right on the top of the wave and kind of has to kick it. Kick to like keep going there, but I'm not sure if that's going to be higher than his last score, but definitely a good wave. I mean, did well on that wave.
Oh, there's this current situation right now. So PLC, Dave Hubbard's 9.75. That's going to be, that's going to help him a lot, tremendously, to hold on to that first place spot and even the advancement spots. It's all about second place now in semifinal number 2.
Pretty much. I mean, 9.75s aren't coming, you know, every heat. So I would say it's pretty safe to say that it's a battle for second at this point.
Oh, cutting out of there. I'm still running through a Kala and Kaino McGee's waves in that expression session on those SUP boards. I SUP a lot back home, and to see them out at Pipe Hole, doctor.
And this wind, I mean, anyone that's ever ridden a SUP knows that it's pretty close to impossible to like just paddle when there's any sort of wind.
Yeah.
And these guys are out there taking off on like 10-foot waves and pulling in.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to watch.
So
we're coming down to the 10-minute mark or 11-minute mark here in semifinal number 2.
Here we go. Wave out the back here. Who's going? Looks like Dave again on this one.
Dave Hubbard coming off the bottom. Oh, punches a nice invert right there.
Is he going to pull through? I can see him in there, and he pulls through. So Dave having a smoker of a heat. He's pretty much gotten every good wave that's come in. So Dave's just in the zone.
He's on a good one right now, and I'm always waiting and watching how he exits the wave. That's my favorite part about watching Dave.
I like his little, how we got the replay here. Dave eyeing up the section, as you can see. A little foamy section, but he gets kind of up and beyond it. Very, very nice. And we got Dave Winchester here eyeing up this right. Decent sized section, but he kind of just did a little floater off of it. Didn't really line up the way he wanted it to, but.
Check out this replay from Dave Winchester's last wave.
Kind of a little old school kind of little tweak there.
A little bash.
Didn't really, it formed up too quick on him, it looked like, and didn't really have any other option.
This wave right here that you're watching on your screen actually had a pretty good backdoor section on it, but you got to be in the right spot, and you don't want to sit too deep because there's only a few of those that are coming through.
You're not really sitting in the typical spot today. it's a really wild day out there. As you can see, the wind's kind of just blowing.
Like changes from heat
probably
to heat.
like 20 to 30 mile an hour trade wind, which, you know, it definitely adds to the wave knowledge and wave selection out here. I mean, you have to really know this wave well when it's like this. And here we go, PLC.
Keep your eye
off on the inside.
Big backflip, PLC, pulls it around. He may have another section, goes for a roll off that whitewash, and he will pull it off. Again, they're going for the 2 spots left in the final in the men's division. Semifinal number 2 in the water, 8 minutes, 55 seconds remaining. You just saw PLC, textbook backflip, and a roll.
So it looked like he was trying to better a 5.63. Let's see if he does it on this one. As you can see, gets up to the section. Just nicely floats it down, lands it, hits that next section. It was kind of whitewatery, not really that clean, but nonetheless, he does get 2 maneuvers on that wave. And let's see if it's good enough to better his last score of a 5.63.
Oh my! So we do have here we go.
And it looks like that last score came in at a 5.9. So Pierre extending his lead a little bit more over 3rd place, Dave Winchester, who now looks like he needs a 6.54. And Mike Stewart's in 4th. He's needing a 7.85. So still got some time. Definitely enough time for some scores to come through. We'll just have to wait and see who's in priority. I'm not sure who's got priority right now. Is there any way we can find that out?
Well, the boxes, the priority boxes are just behind the other side of the tent. But we do have our 2 o'clock science t-shirt, MS Viper t-shirt or gyro t-shirt winner for 2 o'clock.
Cool.
It's Brad Skipper. So Brad Skipper walks away with
I think I know who that is.
I wonder it's the same Brad.
Yeah, Uncle Brad.
Yeah, so if you want in on the giveaways, I think we may have one more chance. If not, 3 o'clock winner. Actually, no, they picked the 3 o'clock winner, Dayton Wago. Or Vago, Dayton Vago, 3 o'clock winner. And then we're gonna, I think that will be the end for the t-shirt giveaway. The winners from today will go into a pool for a science bodyboard.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's epic.
Prizes galore.
6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining out in the heat. Again, welcome to the IBA GoPro Pipe Challenge, brought to you by imuaortho.com. If you want your body finely tuned to take off anything. Wait a second, out the back, Blue coming around the section. Mike Stewart, wow.
Not much on that wave. You can see it kind of had that little pinch on it. Not much he could do on that one, but he had to have a look, I guess. It was trying to better his 1.95. Unfortunately, I don't think he will.
So Mike Stewart right now currently in 4th place. Dave Winchester currently in 3rd. PLC and Dave Hubbard, they got 2 solid rides under their scorecard. And it's not over yet. We still got about 6 minutes remaining. Finals are coming up. First, we're going to have the women's final. Isabella Sosa, Minami Hatakayama, Carla Costa Taylor, and Sari Ohara. We're going to have Layla jump in here and commentate the women's final. That's going to be fun. So there's the priority boxes.
Looks like Dave Winchester's sitting pretty here with priority, and he definitely needs.
Winchester has 2nd priority. Dave had 1st, but look at this.
Looks like Dave's going on this wave regardless.
Winning. Is he going to come out?
He's going to come out of this little barrel. I don't know if he...
Dave Winchester is looking for a 6.54, and look at this.
Oh, wow.
David Hubbard slides under the pocket, and he comes out of that with his hands up. One-handed cutback.
Dave Hubbard.
He's just having fun now.
On a roll. On a roll. And
wait a second. More action.
White. Looks like Pierre's going to get a late drop here. Is he going to be able to pull off the bottom if he comes out of that?
There's no way.
Yeah, that would have been nearly impossible to make that.
Way too deep.
If he couldn't come out, I don't think anyone could. But as we saw Dave get that wave, and he needed a 6. He needed a high 6. He got a barrel, but I'm not sure that was enough, as we see here.
Oh, we see a lost board.
This is Dave Hubbard's last wave, and
sorry.
Nice clean barrel. Comes out with a one-handed clam cutback. He's stoked right now.
I don't know if you got a camera angle of that board, but there is a lost board from whose board is that? That's the question.
I think that might be PLC's board.
Oh no! Semifinal number 2. Woo!
But the pressure's on Dave Winchester right now because he needed a second wave score.
Oh, I think that might be fellow Pride rider Antonio Cardoso running down the beach to help out PLC. You see him on the inside. I don't know if we get a camera on PLC just floating in the whitewash on the inside. This is not going to help him out as far as you know, getting points on his scorecard, but he will not be out in the lineup to defend if he has priority. So 3 minutes to go. He may have time to get back out there. There he is, PLC.
Definitely not a good feeling losing your board in the heat, as always.
How much power is behind these waves?
It's unfathomable, really, how much power you're dealing with out here. I mean, you don't want to be in that position, basically. You know, massive volumes of water coming down on you, and if you're in that wrong spot, you're going straight to the bottom.
Well, let's bring everybody up to speed. 3 minutes remaining. Dave Hubbard on top, 9.75 for that giant roll, I think. Was that him?
And look at him. There's 3 minutes left in the heat. He's just going to save his energy for the final, which is pretty smart.
Yeah. Well, he came right by the booth.
And head to the MUA tent there, getting some love from brother Jeff. As we see Mike and, well, this is the last wave of Dave. It's a nice little barrel. He gets pretty deep as he could possibly have gotten on that wave. Comes out and he's looking for the section, and I know he wanted to do something after that. Gets a little spin off. I'm not sure if that's going to be the score he was looking for, but we'll see. It was a nice barrel, but I'm thinking that he needed to do something, some sort of a lip maneuver after that barrel to kind of secure that score he was looking for. So Mike and Dave out the back, they're both looking for that same wave, so maybe there'll be a magic peak at the end of the heat.
I wonder if PLC had a backup leash, or...
Mike's looking at this one. He's going to go. Nice angle on this.
Oh, behind the section. Can he come out? Of course he can come out of that. Oh, and he finds a section.
Nice little Rolo. It's a smaller wave.
Mike Stewart's on the hunt for 7.85 to get into that second place spot, and I don't know if that will be it.
I mean, although he rode that wave
perfectly
nicely, and it was, you know, not much more he could have done on it. I just don't know if that's going to be the score. It's just a smaller wave, and he didn't really have a choice. I guess he had to go. There's a minute left.
Big shout out to my boys watching from Wahiwa. I thought they were here on the beach, but Ryan Rosas and Chris Childers are probably watching on their screen in Wahiwa. Can you give me some food from, you know, down the road?
Your favorite spot?
Yes.
El Palenques.
Oh my. So everybody tuning in from all over the world, I'm gonna do a few more things on our IBA World Tour Facebook page. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Robbie Jeanette has been watching pretty much all day long. Kenny Lawrence.
Got Dave Winchester paddling, looking at this right here.
Look at this.
Looks like the section is forming. Could be a big reverse air.
Oh!
Nice invert. Is he going to pull through that?
Oh, wow. Oh.
I can see him fighting. Oh, it looks like he might have gotten pushed behind it.
Oh, you can see him hitting his board.
That is really frustrating. It's really, really hard. You're dealing with so much water.
Wow, Dave Winchester's last attempt to make it into the final have just gone away.
Let's see that again.
He was on the hunt for 6.54. This could have been it. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, I think if he would have rode through that, he probably would have gotten the score.
Yes.
I'm sure PLC was on the beach cringing looking at that.
Look at him right there, just pissed and angry.
There we go.
That's just frustration right there. So come back. We're going to give you the official results. Actually, we got a few more seconds to go in this heat. Oh my, so semifinal number 2. It could be that Dave Hubbard and PLC will advance on, but you never know. Come back and we'll give you the official results. But before even that, let's take a look at the heat recap. It was PLC came out firing.
Starting it off there. Nice little wave. That would eventually be a keeper. Dave Winchester, I mean, gosh, he's been on fire all day. You can see his technique there, flawless. But it was Dave Hubbard, just a wave magnet. See PLC again on that little right, gets a quick little invert. And Dave, once again. Dave was just in the right spot at the right time. He was Mr. Right. Although Winnie was just ripping all day. He had a good run.
I thought he was going to make it. Unfortunately, it was PLC. Well, unfortunately for him, but PLC, Dave Hubbard. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. Manny V here, and there you go. The results from semifinal number 2. It is Dave Hubbard and PLC, Pierre-Louis Costas, advancing on to the final. Dave Winchester and Mike Stewart did an incredible job.